Hey, I wanted to pop on and just give you a few tips for using Lash Boost and enhancing your eyes, especially with the holiday season coming up. Everybody wants to look bright and refreshed and well rested, even if they may not be during this time of year. Okay, so if you'll notice, I pulled the wand out of the vial and I am wiping the excess off, because the thing about Lash Boost, it doesn't take a whole lot to get the desired effect. Okay, so now I'm going to take the wand and I'm going to run it along the lash line. Okay, right there on the edge of the eyelid. Okay, I'm going to blink to transfer it to the lower lids. You do not apply it to the lower lids, just blink and it will transfer to the lower lids and you will get that same effect, okay? Now, I always take what is left of my wand, on my wand, and apply to my eyebrows so that I get the full effect of the eyebrows. Now, I usually rotate or switch from eye to eye, new application every night, to make sure that I'm getting an equal, distribution of product. You can, if you want to, between eye to eye, you can reapply or redip rather. Remember to wipe, okay, to get all that excess off, and then apply to the other eye and brow if you want to do it that way. Okay, so you're going to see a difference. You're going to notice a difference in 3 to 4 weeks, with full effect occurring between 8 and 12 weeks. So you want to be sure to be faithful with it. I would start out maybe every other night with it. If you forget at night, you can also apply in the morning. If you have any sensitivity, you could apply it in the morning. The big thing is to give yourself a couple of minutes to for it to dry before you apply any other products after it. Then apply it, brush your teeth. I've already done my face, the products that I'm going to use on my face, and I do the Lash Boost. Then you could brush your teeth, or wait a couple of minutes, and then you can use one of our eye creams. Okay, now this one is our Bright Eye Complex, and I really like this because it reduces puffiness and dark circles. Both of our eye creams are good for reducing those dark circles. Okay, so it just takes like a little teardrop size like that. Okay, again, not as much. And you apply it to that thin skin under the eye. That skin can age very quickly. It's very thin and delicate. Okay, so you see I'm patting. I am not rubbing. Okay, very, very important that you don't pat or rub. Okay, you could also put just a little bit right here in the corner. I don't know about you, but I sometimes get a little puffiness right there in the corner. Okay, now the reason that you might be getting some of this puffiness is if you've ingested too much salt. I can definitely tell a difference after I have eaten something with a little bit of salt in it, that just draws water to that area. And the Bright Eye Complex will take care of that. Also, late nights, fatigue, any of those bad habits that you might have, especially as we're in our 20s, okay, and sometimes beyond that. So this is a really good product to use, like I said, in your 20s. I would definitely add our multifunction eye cream in your late 20s, because you want to keep that eye area firmed up, and you don't want, to get the crow's feet and that sort of thing like that. So 25, 26, something like that, that is a good time to do the multifunction eye cream. And if you want to, you can rotate to do this Bright Eye Complex in the morning to knock down that puffiness. You can use the firming one at night. This particular tube lasts me about 13 months because I typically use it just in the mornings. But like I said, sometimes if I've eaten a lot of salt, I'll use it at night. The Lash Boost lasts for 4 to 6 months, depending on your usage, how consistent you are with it. And you will need to get a new tube every 4 to 6 months, okay? Because when you open it up, the air is going to get in there and kind of dilute the concentration of it. You know, that happens to any of our products that are exposed to air. Anytime you have like a container that you open, that actually contributes to the decrease in efficacy of the product. Okay, so if you are interested in either of these products, then let me know and we can have a discussion about that. Or if you want to put that multifunction eye cream with the Lash Boost, that would be a great way to keep yourself bright and merry for the upcoming holiday, and just, hey, for any day, okay? All right, so bye, y'all. Hope you enjoy. Hit me up with your questions. All right, bye-bye.